Currently, I'm pushing two subjects. One is the Biden resignation, and the other is a consumer strike. It looks like the Biden resignation is going to take off on its own. I'll continue to push it. But the more important of the two, I'm sure, is with the other, that's important, the Biden resignation. But the more important is the consumer strike. And it's not going anywhere, as near as I can tell from the views I have of the videos that I've posted. But it's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. I say it should start on Black Friday. That's the best. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to keep pushing it. Well, anyway, I want to say three things related to that. The first is at the COP29 meeting, Al Gore spoke, and he was really ripped. I mean, or torqued. He was excited. He's quite an amazing speaker, really. And I'll give the link for you to listen to that. The thing, and I was glad. I was really glad to hear him there and speaking so energetically and so enthusiastically. He's pretty positive, which I guess is good. But the one thing I want to say about his approach is it seems to be, as I understand it, it's about getting more energy or getting energy greener or getting energy cheaper or getting energy more widespread in the globe. Well, that's not my approach. My approach is about using less, and it seems really quite different from his. Rather than the rest of the world being able to live like the global north, as it's called, the global north needs to give up its what's the word for it? Foolish ways. Give up its foolish ways. So it's different, but I was glad, and it seems to me that things have been getting a little bit more exciting at COP29. I'm still not terribly optimistic about it. But the second thing, just now, this morning, in the middle of the night when I was watching YouTube, I found an interview with a woman named Farhana Sultana, never heard of her, and she was being interviewed about a book of hers called Confronting Climate Colonialism. That name is, I hope it's not a stumbling block. I find that name a little hard to remember. But in a way, I'm going to see if I can contact her. She seems to be saying the same thing I am, but less militantly. I mean, not so dramatically as a strike, but a way to get the, I'm going to keep calling it the global north maybe, to realize that they are contributing to the problem much more than the rest of the world and need to do something about it. So I'll mention that, or I mean, I'll give you that clip as well. And the third is back to Gandhi. I had asked you to take a look at the movie Gandhi from 1982. I think I got the actor's name wrong. I'll check on that. But I would ask you to, the part where I wanted you to watch was where Gandhi called for the boycott of British goods. And it's very short. I think it was maybe 1 hour and 35 minutes to 1 hour and 41 minutes or something like that. I wanted you to see that and the way that got the British attention. And there'll be more about it. But I'd like you to go on a little bit more, but this time it's really a little bit more like for the story of it. A little bit like you might be reading a novel or watching a fictional movie. It's not fictional, but I'd like you to watch a little bit more of it. In it, just pick up where you left off at about, I don't know, I think it's 142 or something, and then it goes up to maybe 140. I don't know if I wrote it down, 144. It's not very long, but during this, you're going to see that a woman from England came to India and became basically a disciple, more or less, of Gandhi's. Her name was Slade. I don't know her first name. I knew about her, and I'll find out more. Unmarried, young, and Gandhi gave her the name Mirabane, I think, is the name he gave her, and he took her on like a daughter. So that's, it would say, is that made up? No, that's true. And the guy named Max was a German who helped Gandhi a lot with money because he was a pretty rich German. So that's true too. And it'll take you through to the point where Gandhi is put under arrest. And it'll also show you a rioting that ended up breaking out. This was not an easy, smooth matter when they went on strike, which in many ways I'm using as kind of a model for what consumers worldwide need to do about unneeded goods. We're confronting mammon.